chapter now is based on true incidents, and I hope you enjoy and learn something out of it. So, there was this girl who just shifted to IIT and she was new on campus and she was having a nice day. She was walking around the campus and then, well, she got bit by a dog. It was day 5 at her campus, by the way. So she went to the nearest hospital she could find, which was Max, and then she spent a lot of money to get those tetanus shots and rabies shots. And obviously, she was paying out of this for all of this for out of her pocket, so she was spending her savings. And she was sad that she got bit by a dog and she was spending all her money. So at that point, she saw that there was a shopping mall nearby, and she thought, well, I deserve all that. I got bit by a dog. I'm spending all this money. I'm sad, sad being the keyword. So she decided she deserves some shopping or retail therapy, if you may call it. So she goes there and she sees all this fancy stuff she does not even need. And she enters this store called Bath and Body, and her eyes lit up, and she saw all this candles and body butter and all the stuff she does not need. She knows she does not need them, by the way. She definitely knows it, but she still goes ahead and spends more of her savings being the key word. So she's already spending her fees, her she's it's her day 5, by the way. So she's paid her fees, she's paid her hostel fees, she's paying for a stay, and now she's paying for the tetanus and rabies shots, and she's going ahead with this purchase of things she does not even need. That's not rational at all. So what kind of decision was that on her end? Definitely not rational, because that's spending money on something that she does not even need anymore. But a Nobel laureate, Daniel Kahneman, pointed out in his research and a very popular science book, non-fiction book, Thinking Fast and Slow, where he talks about two thinking systems that we have. The one is system 1 and the other is system 2. The system 1 is more fast, more emotional, something that relies on quick decisions, how we feel. It tests our decision on the now of the situation. It does not think so much. And then there's system 2, which is more logical, which is more rational. It thinks of whys and why nots of the decision and then takes the decision. So it seems like this girl who was new on campus was thinking more from her system 1, because her immediate goal was to feel better. She was in a bad situation, she was situation in a situation of distress, and her immediate goal was to feel better. She was not thinking rationally. Had she been thinking rationally, she would not have been spending all that money on stuff she didn't even need. But her immediate goal was to feel better, and her system 1 was overpowering the system 2. So this is where the role of emotions come into decision making. Not all our decisions are rational. Human beings are intelligent, of course. We've reached the moon, but we are not always so rational. A lot of our decisions are just based on emotional outbursts, and that is the key idea of this whole talk. We are not always so rational and logical. Sometimes we are very emotional, and our immediate goals are to feel better and not to have a